Hey there, everybody. It's Ather Beer staying back here with some more Sky Factory 2.5. I do realize I'm at a bit of an awkward angle here. I didn't realize it, but I do now. Let's see what we can do about that. And then, that's a little better. And then, let's go out here. I have something special prepared. Got my inventory all cleaned out. Almost all cleaned out. Let's drop these bags of holding off as well. Right quickly. Hello, ceiling. There we go. The other one is soulbound, so no big deal if that one's on us when we die. Got this extra special chance cube here, and enough to make one more. I was harvesting loot bags for a while that gave chance cubes, so I have quite a few of them. Didn't even have to make these, so... Oh, wait. I don't know if this works on the big ones, but it's worth a shot, right? Pow. Lava. Whoa, dude. I made this grass out here for, that's weird. Look at that, it doesn't flow. I was hoping it would be far enough away from the main island that maybe some critters would spawn in, but so far I've had 0 spawns. So that's interesting. Very interesting. Let's see what happens if we do one more of these. Real quick like. And then we'll move on to some applied energistics. I think today I want to start getting the auto crafting stuff online and start getting some of the work done for us. Hopefully we don't get struck by lightning or some kind of instant death. Oh, another one of these things. That's where we got the emerald one from as well, I believe it was. Maybe that was an icosahedron. Same size. Well, whatever. We don't need redstone, so no big deal. The build here is coming along. Kind of see where it's going. Got some stained glass paneling sticking out the sides of it now. And like I died. Like a fantastically well prepared YouTuber. I don't know where we're at in terms of resources, but we need to start doing some auto crafting. ME crafting, no. CPU. Well, what is it called? What are you called? Applied energistics. This stuff. We need these guys. Crafting co-processing unit. Crafting unit. I believe that's where we start. So we need a whole bunch of these calculation processors and a fair few of the logic processors as well. Let's see where we go. Okay, so we just need Fluix cable to get started here. Got some of that hiding around here, I think. A whole bunch of them, actually. Like so. Let's see how many of those we can get. That's not bad. So we still have more of this stuff left over. Okay. That'll get us places. These can be used as blanks in the computers, as filler, or as crafting components here. So let's say we want I think we want 16 of these. We get 7. So gotta make some more. No, that's the wrong one. These guys. We gotta make some more of these guys. No silicone. Dust. I believe Fluix dust. can be used to make silicone. Let's make, and I believe the sky stone dust can also be used. That was what I was farming for. We have plenty of it now, so no worries there. I think we can just smelt all that stuff, and we'll see if we start getting silicone. Yep, there she blows. Silver silicones. Okay, and that gets us a stack and a half of diamond processors, whatever they're called, engineering processors, I think. So apparently Fluix dust is not working there. Just throw that back in the system. So crafting coprocessors, what we're after now. We want, I think we'll get by with 8 for now. And then we need these storage guys. Crafting monitor, we'll probably want some of them. Storage monitor, crafting unit, what does this take? A level emitter. Okay, we should be able to do that. Grab a stack of those. They come in handy anyway. We'll end up using those eventually, for sure. Okay, 64K storage. That's going to take a little bit to do. I don't know if we need 64s in there. Storage monitor. We need these illuminated panels. We need more of this stuff, huh? Running low. I think, yeah, we've got a whole bunch of this. So no worries there. We'll just turn around and throw that in the old sag mill chest, and that'll get sorted. Where were we here? There we go. Oh, I did not mean to make a stack of those. Darn it. Oh, well. I guess you use them quite a bit, so probably not a big deal. I think for the time being, let's make 8 of those as well. And then I don't know, crafting wise, memory wise, 64K is a bit expensive. I think we can do it though. We just need like a few of these. What are we missing there? What, wiggity what? Where are, probably underneath my window. Oh, yeah. They're underneath my ME storage. ME storage, there we go. What were we missing down there? Certus quartz. Oh, it must not have, I don't know, that was weird. We're going to need a whole bunch of those guys. We get 4. We need more of these guys then. And that's what we get. Silicon seems to be the chief holdup here. Let me see what I can do about that. Alright, so that's enough for 164K. Which will be enough to get us started. We can at least prove some concept here and figure out what we want this to look like. There's a 64K crafting storage and these guys. So I think what I want to do, probably get some blocks on us here, just kind of any old thing I think we'll do. Let's use this dark oak. I think what I want to do is bring them out kind of like that, maybe right here. So we want a 64K, a coprocessor. We'll put that guy on the bottom just to make it look cool. It doesn't do anything for the system. And then a crafting monitor. And it looks like we can rotate that guy. We'll have to figure out how to change what the faces are doing. I think, can we change them individually? No. Oh, there we go. What's it doing? I like that. We'll just put it on top. That looks great. I kind of wish they were bigger. I like the look of that though. That's great. I think we can add more of these crafting storages too, so maybe we'll do that. Make them a little bit bigger eventually. I kind of like the idea of having everything kind of like just floating in space within this tower, so it's kind of like this very airy structure, kind of like what we've got going on so far. In fact, these little floors that I've built in here are almost too solid. I think eventually I'll be taking those out and just kind of leaving everything suspended in midair. I'll figure out some way to make that look good. Okay, so we need some wires. I think all of the conduits and stuff are up in here. So I believe the crafting computer takes one channel, the whole computer, so we don't really have too much of a concern there. Let's use these blue guys because I got lots of them. We'll run out of here and up the side. Oh, that's not a good idea. That's not a good idea. No, sure isn't. That'll stop the elevators from working more than likely. So we'll run out of here and up. And then across here. Oops. Like so. And it looks like device online. Yeah. We can start getting some crafting going. First thing we want to do, definitely, is teach this thing how to build itself. So we're going to start with cables, various cables, and work our way up from there. So in order to do that, let's see, did I already make some? Put them in here. Yes, I did. Blank patterns. So this is set on encode, crafting pattern, processing pattern. Okay, crafting pattern. And we want ME, what is it called? I forget. It's the quartz fiber, ME quartz fiber, yeah. No? Isn't that what it's called? This stuff. Oh, just quartz fiber, no ME. Okay, so that, encode the pattern. There we go. Oh, you know what else we're going to need? We're going to need interfaces and the molecular, these guys. Molecular assemblers. We're going to need a bunch of those. $12. We must be out of material. Okay, 12 will work. That'll actually be plenty. Alrighty. So then we need a Fluix cable. Code. And so on and so forth. I'll be back when I have some of that ready. Alright. So I got, let's see, a few. Something to get started. Just the basics. kind of give us a chance to map things out a little bit here. We need interfaces, which I believe are over here, yeah. So the most efficient way is just a three-dimensional checkerboard, but I don't know if we're going to be able to do the most efficient way or not. Let's put it right there. I don't know how the channels work on these things. We got two. So let's see, if we add a molecular assembler, that does not seem to add a channel. No, only the interfaces take channels. Okay, that's good. So let's just kind of go like this. I think that should add a channel. Yep, it's connected. Very good. So we'll just kind of do this number like so. And then we'll expand. I think that's enough interfaces. And if it's not, we can change this up a little bit later. There we go. See where that gets us. Now we've got this interface terminal here. No, this one. Yeah, molecular assembler. So if we just put all of this, oh, it doesn't, no shift clicky. No shifty McClick. That's a little bit annoying. Really have to do all of these manual. We can do it. We'll power through. Life is a struggle, you know. There we go. Now we need to work on things like these processors, logic circuits and such, which require crafting and smelting. So real quick, yes, or dictionary substitutions, I don't know, probably can't hurt. Probably can't hurt. Probably should have done that on a few of the other ones too. But oh well. Okay, so logic. I thought they were all called logic. Circuits. Oh, they're all printed. Okay. What else? And you. And you. And then what we need is what are the finished ones called? Gee willikers. What are the finished ones called? We gotta have one in here somewhere. We can sort by mod. Should find it pretty quickly, I would hope. Where are you at? Where are you at? There we go. Logic processor. Okay. So we're going to need one of those. And we're going to need one of these. And we're going to need one of those. Is that all three? No, did I miss this one? I must have. Oops. Okay. So now we need to do, we need a furnace. We're going to need a furnace. We're going to need a furnace. Let's see what we got. generator, ion buffer, aqueous accumulator. We got no furnace. We got no furnace. And furnace. And furnace. Where do we want to put this? I guess on the processing layer. Actually, it would probably be easiest to put it down here. It's kind of what this area was intended to be for. So one of these is smelting. How do we want to do this? We're going to need an interface. Maybe we don't want to do it right here. I think we'll do it up here. I think just for now, we're going to put this right here. We'll put an interface there. You know, dang. Yeah, that'll probably be okay. I think we'll do an output on the bottom and an input on the top, and then an export bus. I think no. I think I know how we do this. And so what we want to do is come out of the interface with a conduit and into the side of this guy, which is going to jack up our terminal a little bit, but we can kind of, I just want to get it working, and I can unjankify it later. So if we put that right there, then we should be able, oh whoops, I needed 2 of those. Yeah, we should be able to just, do that. And then input from the side there. Insert 0, extract yes. And then we want those. Oh wait, no, we don't want those. We want the finished ones in there, which means we need to go back upstairs and work on this some more. These guys go in here. Yes. And then we need processing pattern. Oops, recipe. I guess we just need that and that. No. That. Yes, processing pattern in code. So that works. And then this guy, one of those. And then these will interface, these will interact with our furnace, I think, if all goes well. Okay, now we should be able to put those down here. Oh, you know what else we need? We're going to need a crafting card. Crafting card. Bing. And we put that in here. Yes, I do believe that's correct. Now we want to tell it to have, well, first of all, let's try, no, what do we do? Is it control shift? No, how do we do that? Is it space and shift? Well, we can do that. Okay, let's make 100 of those. Available. We're missing silicones and service quartz. Well then. Certus, it's because I ground up a bunch of Certus quartz. We've got these Certus quartz blocks though that we can uncompress. Not very many. Not very many. Make some more silicone. This will, the goal here, of course, is to get all of this automated to the point where we no longer have to do this kind of stuff. That is exactly what we are working towards right this moment. So I thought you could click on those somehow. Oops, even when there's one in there, you should be able to. No. Alt. Space. No, I thought there was a way that you could just click on it and it would craft. Well, let's make 64. We need a stack. And that is good. Bing. And this one as well. We need a stack. Very good. Very good, very good. So then what we can do is we can go down to our interface and say keep a stack of the, oh whoops, dang it. Circuit. Nice thing is we can do this all from down here. Let's see if we can make 64 of these guys as well now. No. Short 10 Certus quartz. Crud. Okay, so what we want to do is keep a stack of those and a stack of those. I'm not sure what's going on there. Is it crafting them? If I take that out, it'll stop doing that? Interesting. So maybe we don't want to do that. Maybe what we actually want to do, this guy needs some power in a big way. Okay. Threw a tesseract down behind there. We got power. We got smelting. It should now. What are those things called? Processors? Yes. Processors. So if we take a stack of each of these, I think what we can do is tell it to keep a stack on hand, like so. And if we can do this, bing. Okay, so it should, and then we put the crafting card back in. So now it should do all the crafting that it needs to keep a stack of each of these in stock. Should. Yeah, let's take all that out. So it's not doing anything, it's not exporting anything until we take that out, and then It did one immediately. Alright, so I think we're good there. And then, oops, yeah, there we go. Put all that stuff back in. And then to finish it off, I think what we need is a storage bus, because if we look in the system, we're not going to see that stuff. A storage bus, and we throw that on the interface, which I'm not sure if that's going to work or not. I don't think that's going to power the interface. Well, I guess it's probably okay. And the storage bus will configure. There we go. Oh, let's give it a priority. Let's give it a priority of plus 100, because that's easy. And then we get some auto smelting going on. And then we need to automate, what's the next thing? We need to automate the crafting computer, the crafting, the storage thingies. Yeah, that's what. No? These guys. These guys, yeah. We need to automate those guys, which means we need a bunch more Certus quartz, and we're fairly out. But we can at least get the patterns encoded. We can go back to crafting pattern. U. Alright, so we've got those first three anyway. We don't have the components to make the 64K, but if we go in here now, we should be able to craft. Let's make 10 of those. What are we short on? Stuff and things. Available 70. Okay, let's not make 10 of them. Let's see if we can make 3 of them, because that's how much we need to actually get the next recipe. We're missing 42 Certus quartz. That's a shame. Certus. There we go. Three. I just put you in there. Available 50. What the heck? Oh, no? I don't, okay, yeah, okay, it's the compacting drawer. It's just turning them back into block form. It's not updating, so there are actually only 50 in here. It should update at some point. Okay, so we are indeed out of Certus quartz. That's a shame. Where are we at here? We can get a few more. I've got dark steel balls in all of the sag mills, so we're getting the maximum we can possibly get out of that. It kind of brings us to a little bit of a standstill, unfortunately, so I'm going to pause the recording here, and I'm either going to figure out something else to do, or I'll just be back when I have some more Certus quartz. So I'm waiting for resources to accumulate. We may be there right now, but I'll check that in a minute. I just wanted to check in real quick. And this is, I think, the final look for the auto crafting assembly unit. We'll get the 2 extra crafting computers over here in the corner, and change the catwalks out from this red glass to just the scaffold covers, and we'll use these smart cables architecturally like that. So I know that probably could have just run a couple pair of dense cables and saved myself the hassle, but I'm just kind of playing with these point-to-point tunnels and seeing how they work. So I ran to, yeah, I could just run dense cable down the side of this thing and right to there, but I want to see it. It's kind of fun to play with. It's an aspect of applied energistics that I haven't looked into much. I'm going to keep picking away at this a little bit, and then I'm going to check in on some resources, and then I'll get back to you. Well, that's taking forever, so rather than wait on that, I think we'll do... I've done quite a bit of work around the place. I'm not sure I like these towers here, but we'll leave them for now and see how it goes. This is kind of the overall feel that I'm going for. It's a little bit crowded, but very open. We've got a lot of empty space here in the build, so I think before we call it done, I want to try and maybe put some beacons around the place. Get some beacons, maybe 4 of those. We'll put them at the corners. And what have we got? Block. Any of these pretty much will do, I think. Pretty sure you can use, well, maybe not Minicio, but I bet we can use Terra Steel. What looks good? Let's use Enderium. I'm just going to do 3x3s, just enough to get the beacons themselves powered up. I don't want to make it super crowded. I feel like a full beacon base would be too much. So let's see, is there even a place that has a view to the open sky? Maybe we put them down there. We can do it right here. Right here, maybe. Let's do that. Yep. Right there. So I think Enderium works for beacons. I guess we'll find out here in just a second. Oops. And no. Oh yeah, okay, sweet. Oh, that takes a while to break. Yeah, go beacon. Is that going to be too close together? It seems like we would want them farther apart. Well, I'm going to leave them there for now. And we can always move it. I'm a big fan of moving stuff. I got to see it and stare at it for a while and see if I like it. Oops, another misplaced block, dang. Get that out of there. Alright, one more time. Well guys, I'm going to cut it off there. Keep prettifying the place. Working on it. Alright, beacons. Let's fly back and have a little look-see. Until next time, I'm Atherbeerstan. You guys make sure you leave a like before you scroll off to your next cat video. And have a wonderful day. See you real soon.